Hi there guys, Darren Stevenson back with another World Race video, and this is my tournament report from the YCS 200 Utrecht. As you probably know, I scrubbed the event, which is not amazing, especially considering the points given out at that event were more than the standard YCS. They give out an extra 32 points considering it was a top 64, so they gave 32 points to whoever topped, and then points spread out between 1 and 64 depending on where you finished in Swiss. So it's overall a bit disappointing that I didn't top that event, but if you're looking to play Gouki or any other deck for that matter, then I think this tournament report is still particularly useful, just so I can give you my thoughts on why I think the deck didn't work and why I didn't particularly win that matchup. And if you want to check out the deck list, I'll put the description below. Tom Veergood's top with the deck, he got top 64 with the same Gouki list that we played. And if you want to check that out, that'll be really worth doing as well. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and also Complexity Card Gaming's channel as well. So let's start with the tournament report. I had like a good few hours before I entered my list. I think I was torn between 3 decks before I entered the list with Gouki. I really wanted to play Altergeist, Pure, Gouki, because I liked them all, but I was worried with Pure that I wouldn't be like good in the mirror match and I wouldn't be up to scratch of it. And with Altergeist, I played it for Worlds, so I wasn't particularly worried about playing Altergeist, but I was worried that Pure was just better, and I didn't want to enter an event that wasn't a combo deck, because I feel like I do better with combo decks, as I just want to end the game as quickly as possible, and I prefer things that are explosive, and I don't think Altergeist and Pure are particularly explosive. So I ended up going with Gouki instead, as I thought Gouki does exactly the same thing. It's a little bit weak to hand traps, but I don't think many people were playing that many hand traps, and I thought that at the time it was the best deck for the event. I still kind of think it was, for me maybe personally, but if I was better at Pure, then who knows, maybe I would have went with Pure. So let's start with round 1. I played Burning Abyss. That's a pretty good start to the event. It was 2-0. Basically, I was really still a bit worried that I had made the incorrect choice for the event, and my opening hand was just a bunch of Goukis, like no extenders except like Headbat, but that's not really full combo. So I went second into this BA board, which was just Dante Pass, and I was just like, okay, this is really annoying. I'm not gonna beat a Dante Pass because I don't have a play. So I just go summon Gouki, summon Headbat, link away stuff, rematch, end up with Unicorn and Cerberus, and put his Dante away, and then what do I draw? Monster Reborn! Yes, full combo, dead. And then pretty much more or less the same thing happened in game 2. He starts, he goes set monster pass, but that time I do have full combo and he dies. Boral Sword makes things significantly easier. I dropped Underclock from the deck because with Eagle Booster being in the format, you can't really kill Sky Striker with Underclock anymore, but you can still attack over their thing with double damage Boral Sword, and that's typically game. Round 2, I played World Chalice. I ended up losing this game really annoyingly. Game 1, I Gumball comboed him, and then he scooped, which was like a typical trend of my tournament, which was really frustrating, because whenever I activated the effect of Gumball when I started, they would just scoop immediately, so I wouldn't see what cards they were playing, and it really affected how I sided. I had to assume I was playing Pure as it was the most represented deck, so I just sided for Pure. And then he goes first and he's playing World Chalice. So I'm at a massive disadvantage because I've sided incorrectly, and he's playing a combo deck, and he ends on a live Firewall Trigate. I feel like I should have done more with the amount of cards he drew, but whatever. I ended up losing that game. I couldn't play for it. In game 3, I have full combo and he has Drawn Lockbird, and I unfortunately can't play Drawn Lockbird, and I lose, which is a bit shy. Round 3, I played Draco. Again, I was really worried that I was just going to get floodgated to death. I start and I brick and I just go set Twin Twister pass. And then he goes Tribute Summon over Imperial, set 2 back row, then set Diagram, and I'm just like, what the fuck? One of them is a demise, so I just twin both his back row. It is a demise, and he just has to pass, and then I just kill him, and I'm like, wow, that could have went significantly worse. In game 2, he starts, has 3 back row, I offer Dodo 1 and then twin the other 2, and then I OTK him, which felt really satisfying. Round 4, I play Pure Sky Striker, and this one didn't go particularly well either. I lost. Game 1, I just brick, and which was really annoying, having like so many bricks in like the first 4 rounds, so I ended up losing that game. Game 2, I did the set Imperial combo with Griffin Trigate, and I ended up losing, believe it or not. He goes Impermanent to my Trigate and then evenly matched me, which I found a lot of people were doing, because I think they were just unprepared for Gouki, so they just sided out their mirror match hate and just sided in evenly matched, which ultimately meant I was at a massive disadvantage because I was just getting evenly matched whenever I did like random Gumball combos, and it was just so annoying. And I was naturally left Imperial Order, but he had a Ray, so I couldn't apply pressure and kill him because I'd used all my resources for this combo. and I ended up just losing because the Imperial was like making me lose life, and then he just hiated directly for the game, and there was nothing I could do about it. So at that stage I'm 2-2. Round 5 I played Dinosaurs. There's not really much to say about this round. Both games just ended up with me OTKing them, game 1 and 2. Round 6 I played Pendulum, and if I didn't win the dice roll, this could have went really bad. So I win the roll, and I do the Gunblock combo, and she scoops before I have a chance to resolve Gunblock. So again, I don't know what I'm playing against, so I just assume it's Pure again, so I just have to side for Pure, and it's Pendulum. And then she does fucking double Persona Dragon Vortex combo, and I'm just like, what the fuck? and I just scoop, but then game 3 I do Gunblock combo and I win. But like, if I lost the roll, that it would have been just the complete reverse. I just was not prepared to play any combo decks at that event at all. Round 7 I play the biggest fucking knobhead in the world who's playing Sky Striker. So game 1 I think I just do the Gunblock thing and I win. Game 2 I think he just has too much, so I can't play through his Widow Anchors and whatever, so I just end up scooping. Then game 3 I do Gunblock combo, and I just think, well, I've won, right? But there's not much left on the clock. He has a Ray, and he summons Ray. Gets Hayate to attack direct, descend, engage, which is like, sure. He then goes Kigari, and I banish the Kigari with Trigate to negate it, and his last card in hand is engage, because of course it is. It takes ages to search a card, and I'm just telling him to hurry the fuck up because there's not much time left, and I'm literally about to just need another turn just to win the game. And then he gets Widow Anchor, activates Widow Anchor, then thinks for fucking ages to target a card, and I keep telling them, don't activate a card if you don't know how you're going to resolve it. Think first, then activate it, then you target immediately. Don't just activate it and sit there for 30 fucking seconds, otherwise I'm going to get pissed off. And then I told him that before this happened. I called the judge over to watch him because I knew he was going to be a slow fuck. And then he starts talking about completely irrelevant shit, having a go at me, saying I'm a shark. And I just tell him to hurry the fuck up. I literally scream at him. And it turns into a big massive judge call. I apologise to the judge for getting angry, but it's only natural because I'm about to win the game and he's just trying to waste time because he knows that's his win condition. And then we ended up getting 7 additional minutes, and it meant I did win the game. But it was just such a fucking awful experience. I hope no one has to deal with that sort of shit. People who just try to win like that are just fucking scum as far as I'm concerned. Round 8 I played Trickstar, which wasn't really Trickstar because he bricked game 1 and 2, and game 1 I just won, and game 2 I bricked, so I just went number of Scorpio attack, but he didn't draw any starter cards or anything, so I just ended up normaling another Gouki and I just comboed off. It was really a very underwhelming game, but I'm really glad that that game only lasted 5 minutes considering I needed a break after what happened in the last fucking round. And finally round 9, when I unfortunately got knocked out of the tournament. Game 1 I start and I do the Gunblock loop, and he scoops again without, and this person scoops as well before I can resolve Gunblock, and I'm thinking, oh fuck me, again this is really frustrating, I don't know what I'm playing. But I side for Pure, and it is Pure, so it's not that bad. But he starts and he's got too much and I can't really play through it. I think I try, and I think if he just had one extra thing that I couldn't play through. And then game 3 was just really unfortunate. So my hand couldn't play through an Ash, which is really annoying. So I go Azolde, he Ashes, and he passes. His play isn't particularly amazing. He goes like, gets rid of my Azolde, sets 2 back row, and he passes. And I'm thinking, okay, so I normal Super X, use its effect. I probably shouldn't have done that. I had a headbat in hand, and I probably should have just normal the Gouki, and then just trigger the headbat in hand, just to not bait the Widow Anchor, because him hitting the Widow Anchor and the Super X really hurt, and I would have rather him did it on a random Gouki. But obviously I got greedy and I thought if the Super X resolved, I was no way I was losing that game. But since it didn't, he took my Super X, and I was thinking, shit. But I still specialed the Butter Spy, and then I summoned a warrior after that somehow. I can't remember. I managed to make Phoenix to snipe one of his other back row. Oh yes, that was it. So after summoned Butter Spy, I instant fusioned into Rajin. I booked the Super X he took, so I could attack over it with Phoenix, and I summoned so I could search rematch. I summoned the Phoenix to pop his other back row, attacked the Super X, and I searched rematch. And from then I think, right, he's got nothing. I rematch full combo, and then I just am in a really good position. He has Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell's my rematch, and I just lose, which feels so frustrating and unfortunate. But that's just life. But oh well, never mind. I don't think I regret playing Gouki for the event. I think it was the right choice for me. But I think if I knew how to play the Sky Striker mirror match, I might have chose something different, but who knows. I think, considering Tom Veguts topped the event with Gouki, I think I'm happy I played Gouki, because I think I just personally got unfortunate, whereas with Tom, the deck worked for him, and I think on another day the deck might have worked for me, but that day just wasn't my day. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think it was right for me to play Gouki? Do you think I should have played something else? Do you think I should have played pure Sky Striker? And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks a lot. See you later.